In this video, I'm going to show you the basics of going and creating lessons on Monkiri. So the first step is to go and create a new lesson category. So go down and click the new category button, and now you'll see all of the inputs in the center here, and on the right-hand side, you have the live preview of what this category is going to look like in the mobile app. So I'm going to go and call this category 1. And now if I want to go and have this category support multiple languages, I go and click the new languages button and select the languages. Now we're going to go and cover languages, localizations, and translations in another video, so we're going to skip that for now and just keep it at English. I'm able to go and change the category color, and I can also go and change the icon by going and uploading a new icon image. If I want this lesson to be distributed in multiple different countries or specific countries, I just go and specify that here. So I click Add New Country, select the country from the drop-down list, and now this lesson will be made available in Canada. And then if I want to go and make it available in multiple different countries, I can just keep on selecting them. Now, if I want this lesson to be available globally, don't select any countries, and this lesson will now be available globally. The other features we have on the category are setting the interactive mode. Now, this is something we're going to go and cover in a future video, and we can also go and set draft mode. So what draft mode does is it makes the lesson go offline for the lesson builders only to view. This makes it so you can go and build a lesson without your user seeing, and then whenever you're ready to go and publish the lesson, just take it off draft mode. Once we're happy with how the category looks, go and click Create, and that's it. So now that we have our first category created, let's go and create our first module. So click on the category, and then click Create New Module. I'm going to go and call this Module 1, and upload an icon image for this module as well. Now I can go and click Create, and now we have our first category created, and underneath that is our first module. The next step now will be going and creating our first slide. So I go over to the module level, click Create New Slide, and now we have the Lesson Builder pop up. Let's look at what the slide builder all looks like so we can go and get started. So the first thing we're going to go and add is our slide title. So I'm just going to go and call this Slide 1, and now you can see in the live preview how it's going to go and show up in the mobile app. Now on the top here, we go and see all of our different templates we can select. So we can go and add text boxes, input boxes, images and GIFs, videos, skill testing questions, results, and dividers. So first, let's go and try doing a text one. So with text, we can go and put in our simple sentence. And now with all of the text, we can go and stylize it however we want. So if we want things to be centered, we can go and center it. If we want it bolded, if we want to go and increase the font size, we can go and do all of that. Some other fun things we can do is we can go and change the text color, and you can even go and change the backgrounds. Other stuff we can go and do is we can go and create ordered lists. And then you can even go and add links too. So if I want this link to go and link to the Monkiri website, I can do that as well. So there's lots of different options on how you want to go and style your text, and that's where Monkiri is easy, where you can go and customize all that different stuff. Now let's say I want to go and add an image next. So I go and click the image template, and that'll go and drop down. I go and click Upload Image, select the image that I want, and then I can go and stylize it again. So I can go and make it larger, left align, right align, center. There's a localization option, but that will go and cover a bit more in the translation video. Now let's say I wanted to go and add a GIF next. So I go and click the image again, and let's go and upload that GIF file. Now this goes and shows up pretty small, so let's go and make this full size. And now I'm not happy with how close these two are together. I'd like there to be a bit more space. So what I can do is I can go up to the top, click on divider, and I will go and see this divider. I click and drag it into the spot I want it to be and drop it in place. Now there's a bit of a space. If I want to go and increase that space, we can go and increase that as well by increasing the height. And I can even go and add a divider line if I want to do that as well. If I want to go and upload a video next, I can go and click on the video option, and then I can go and see that we have this upload option here. If I don't want to go and do the video anymore and I want to delete a block, just go and click delete block, and then away it goes. Other things I can go and do is I can add an input block. So input blocks are where we were looking to get user feedback. So if we wanted the user to go and type a text response and then go and collect that feedback, we can go and do that here. So this is really good for open-ended questions. Now, as you're going and building, if you're finding that your asset library here in the center is getting really busy, you can go and simplify things by going and collapsing the different templates. And now you can just go and focus on the one that you're working on. Once you're happy with how your slide looks, go up to the very top and click Save. And now we've just created our first lesson slide. Now let's go and create a skill testing question slide. So if I go back to the module level, I can go and click Create New Slide. And let's go and call this slide number 2. First, I'm going to go and create the question. And now I'm going to go and select the skill testing question template. So if I hover over questions, I'm going to go and select multiple choice number 2. To go and add different options, go and click the Add Option button. I'm going to go and create 4 options. So I'm going to call it A, B, C, and option D. Now if option C is the correct answer, I go and select that as the correct one. So now if the user go and select C, that'll be the correct one. If they select something different, those are incorrect. I can also go and add different prompts. So here, if I were to go and create an explanation, when the user goes and selects the correct answer, this is the explanation prompt that'll go and come up. If they were to select an incorrect answer, you can go and add the prompt here as well. These are not necessary to go and add, but they're very helpful for the user to go and make it a bit easier for them to understand where they went wrong and how they're doing better. Other things we can go and do with skill testing questions is we can go and set different interactive paths, but that's going to get shown in a later video. And we can also go and do a data collection. Now, data collection you use when there's no correct answer and you're just looking to go and collect someone's feedback. So this would be very helpful if you're going in and asking what someone's preference is, or you're just looking to go and collect general information from a user. So if I go and select data collect, no matter what they go and choose, there's not going to be a correct or incorrect response. But this is just for me as a lesson builder that I'm looking to go and collect information about what their options are. Now, there's lots of different skill testing questions you can go and use, but you can only have one skill testing question per slide. So if you want to go and use a different one, you're either going to have to go and create a new slide, or you're going to have to go and delete the block and then add the skill testing question that you want to go and use. Once you're happy with how everything goes and looks, click Save, and that's how you go and create a skill testing question with Monkiri. Now that we have the basics of the lesson built, we can go and check out how to go and navigate through everything. So if I were to go and look, we have our category level, we have our first module. If we click the plus button, we can go and see our first slide we went and created together. And then we can also go and see the second slide we just created. If I wanted to go and add a second module, you go and add that at the category level just by going and clicking Create New Module. And if you want to go and add more slides to a module, you go and click Create New Slides. Those are the basics on how to go and build lessons with Monkiri. Check out some of our other videos to learn more.